Hi there. So today has been actually pretty decent. It's a beautiful day outside. It was a little chilly yesterday. That came out of the blue. South Georgia weather is so temperamental. It just changes. You never know what you're going to get. Some days it'll start off being rainy and then you end up with lots of sunshine and vice versa. Some days it's cold when you wake up and then it kind of gets hot on your way to class. It's hot for some of the day and then it gets cold, and then again sometimes it's completely opposite. You just kind of got to carry around a pack of clothes. So when the weather changes in the middle of the day, got your little change of clothes there. I usually carry a pair of jeans in my backpack if I'm wearing shorts, because sometimes it does. It gets very, very cold randomly at, around lunchtime. Anyways, but yeah, I just got off of work. Didn't make that much money. I only made about $30, not including my $2.15 hourly pay. So it's money. I averaged $12 an hour. It's only worked for 3 hours, so that's not bad. But yeah, so I did go to Atlanta this past weekend. I know I talked about that, but I'm going back this weekend because we're going to we're just going to reshoot the whole thing. We're going to try and go in a different direction, kind of do some stuff over, try some new stuff out, and maybe we can mesh some of the scenes together. We may just completely do something new. But he said he's always, every time he gets finished with something, he'll think of how we could have done it better or something else we could have done instead. And so with me being so far away, he said normally after he had, a production meeting with the rest of Whitestone or whatever, they would just go reshoot stuff that they felt like they could do better. But he didn't feel like that was an option because of me living so far away. And I told him, I'm just as dedicated to this as you are. It's reflecting just as much on me as it is on you. Don't feel like reshooting, asking me to drive is not an option, because it is. Obviously, I enjoy making movies so much. It's not always fun necessarily, but I always enjoy it no matter what I'm doing. I'm always learning. I'm always finding something else new about myself or my surroundings. It's just a great experience. And so yeah, I was going somewhere with that and just completely blanked out. But another thing is I just really, any excuse to get me away from here, I'll take it. I came to Valdosta thinking, that it was a much bigger town than where I'm from, which it is. It is a much bigger town than where I'm from. But then again, it's still a small town. It's still, everyone knows everyone. Everyone's dated everyone. Everyone's dating the same person someone was dating last week. Someone's cousin or their sister, brother, blah, blah, blah. It's just same thing, different city. Same thing, just more because it's bigger. I guess you're always going to run into that. But still, I'm going to be in Lawrenceville, which I'm originally from Lawrenceville. I don't really know anybody that's still there, or anybody I ever went to school with, in elementary school is often college, and I only kept in touch with very few people anyways. But yeah, we're just going to reshoot everything, and I'm planning hopefully on leaving on Friday. That way, instead of having to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I can just drive Friday and then wake up really early the next morning and go shoot, but not necessarily wake up early the next morning and have to drive 4 hours and then shoot, because I can tell you that looking a little rough in those videos, a little tired, a little bit of bags under the eyes. So yeah, I'm really excited about that actually. I'm not going to come back till Sunday. I don't have to, technically I do have to work Saturday, but it's really just me picking up someone's shift because she's on probation. And she can only work 2 shifts a week. She got in a little bit of trouble with work. But the manager that night has already told me that if I am going to be shooting in Atlanta, that would be okay, which is good, that he's going to work with me on that. My friend Blake, he does acting. He's signed with an agency. He's, we're just kind of doing this thing kind of together. We're like, he's my Matt Damon to my Ben Affleck sort of deal. I just exited out of that. Oops, I can't see myself. Not that I need to see myself when I'm talking. Actually, I can actually see what this notification is on Facebook. It was Asher. We are deciding what kind of zombie animal would be the best. I said, they're talking about bears, and I was like, zombie silverback gorilla, and then I was like, no, what about zombie ants? That one's kind of a joke, even though that'd be really freaky. But then they were talking about, like, putting it in the Amazon, so I was like, how much scarier can you get than zombie anacondas? So, yeah, and that all started with, like, him being on chat relay, chatting to some random stranger, which, by the way, chat relay is really fun, but you gotta get past all the penises. It's kind of, interesting to get on there, and me being a girl, it's always, take your top off, and I'm like, no, don't do that, sorry. So yeah, wait, back to this weekend. Sunday, I'm actually going to go to, like, I'm working with Whitestone Productions, which is with 12 Stone, but I'm actually going to go to church there, because I'm hoping to move back to Lawrenceville when I graduate, and, I'll need a church, and, I feel like that one would be pretty awesome. I mean, I know it's big, but, it's great for networking, meeting people, and it's going to be, great worship songs. It's going to be, when I would go to, Centrifuge or Branded by Fire, it's going to be, that great big experience, and, I think it'll be pretty awesome, really, so I'm going to try that out this Sunday. Told Asher I wanted to go, and he invited me to sit with him, so that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's what's going on with me right now. Some other stuff maybe that I can't really say on YouTube, some really exciting things. Like I said, I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but it's great news. I'll let you know if anything comes of what I'm talking about, and maybe I'll tell you. Maybe. Obviously, my friends know. Some of them know. I've only told a few people because I get to the point where, I talk about it too much, and then it doesn't happen, and then everybody's like, well, what happened with that? And I'm like, nothing happened with that, actually. So, yeah. I'm hoping. But anyways, I guess I really need, I've taken, this is longer than 5 minutes. It's almost going to take, a 5-minute break from my project. But it's been, 8 minutes and 13 seconds. So, 3 minutes and 16 seconds past my limit. Well, until next time. Bye.